Alright, here we are again, another beautiful day in the woods. High of 68, low of 51. Summertime's over, yet we're out here, we're getting it done. Now the past couple of videos have been about conserving your resources, so I'm going to continue on with that theme. Today's secret word, boys and girls, is conserve. Conserve, conserve, conserve. Wintertime is coming. We want to conserve energy. We want to conserve our resources. Most importantly, we want to conserve those calories. Let's get out here, get to a secret spot, and get her done. Okay, so here we are. We're back at our spot that we filmed at last week. Yes, that's the shelter over there, our debris shelter, but no, we're not going to crawl back under there and hang out for the night. I chose this spot because it's resource heaven. It's laden with sticks, leaves, bark for tinder bundles. It's ready made. I have a fire pit. The area is cleaned up, and I could actually deconstruct that shelter over there, destroy it, and have kindling and fuel for the next 20 videos. So I'm going to park my lazy butt right here. Now, why am I here though? Besides it being resource heaven, I chose this spot because last week my boy Dan Wowack of Bushcraft put out a video where he made a simple shelter using a tarp and a stick. Now, if you haven't seen Dan Wowack, check him out. He knows what he's talking about. He's an outstanding woodsman, spent 60+ days on a loan, and unfortunately, just like me, YouTube chooses not to circulate him, and he needs to be seen and heard. Dan Wowack of Bushcraft. Now, I'm going to take that simple stick and tarp idea for that shelter, a modified plow point, if you will. We're going to modify it a little bit and have a fun time doing it. Let's get started. Unfortunately, sometimes if you're going to create, you must first destroy. Let's go ahead and pause for a minute. All the gear in my videos can be found in two places. One, my Amazon influencer page, and two, my Self-Reliance Outfitters influencer page. Both links can be found inside my description box, or simply go to corporalaf.com. Once again, the infamous square knot. Left over right, right over left. But most importantly, we're conserving cordage. And there you have it, the modified coal cracker shelter. Not bad if I do say so, my damn so. Now I'm going to show you one more method that you can use for a modified plow point like this that uses the materials off the landscape and requires zero cordage. Okay, so I have two Y branches. I'm looking for a third. The third one has to be about 7 to 8 feet in length, and I want to be a Y branch at the base, kind of like this. I want to chop that off like an L shape, something like this. And I'm just not seeing that. And this is like the bane of every bushcrafter's existence, trying to find that perfect Y branch. So we're looking for something like that, but that's just too damn thick. That's what she said. Once again, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Seriously though, check it out. What you have right there is two versions of the exact same shelter. A wedge shelter or a diamond plow point shelter. Obviously both are modified. They're different versions of those shelters, but what they have in common is they're both made off the landscape, conserving 100% of my resources with the exception of a tarp. So it's good to go. I'll take it as a win. Now, I want to reward myself for my hard work. Usually that means chow, but I'm going to push that back. I'm going to head out here to another secret pond. What? I know that pack. Dude, what are you doing?
What's up?
I thought you were at school.
This is school.
Really? What are we catching over here?
Trying to catch some fish. Not getting lucky. Can you believe that guy? I'm over here busting my butt working, and medium-sized dudes over there fishing. What can I say? Chip off the old block. Brought a tear to my eye once again. Let's go ahead and head back to camp, get that fire going, and it's chow time. Let's go ahead and pause one more time. If you like what you see here, please do me that favor. Hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And then please take it a step further. Get on your iPhones and download the free YouTube app and sign in. This will give you push notifications as soon as a new video drops. So I'm walking back here, and it got me thinking. I'm out here looking for resources and materials. We just completed 2 natural shelters using natural cordage, stuff off the landscape. Killing myself. It's still humid out here, but it's going to dip down. It's going to be 50 degrees tonight, somewhere in there. 49, 50. Got a stack of firewood over there. Big little dudes out there fishing, getting his secular education just like Huck Finn. And there's nothing wrong with that. But seeing that firewood back there, and then looking at the size of the old fire pit, I got a task for him when he comes back. Okay, so the one thing I've never shown before on this channel is a tinder source known as a twig bundle. And what that is basically
a collection of sticks or twigs that are roughly pencil lead and pencil size in diameter. The more pencil lead size, the better. And all you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and collect enough to where it's basically like this OK sign right here. And then you can tie it off with grass or cordage of your choice. But the main goal is to have it resemble or somewhat resemble a broom. Think of the broom handle, the bristles that come off the broom. And all you're going to do is take your Bic lighter, flick the Bic, and light those sticks on fire, 3 to 5 seconds. Then slowly rotate that twig bundle. Heat rises, flames rise up. Once it's fully engulfed, you place that into your fire lay. And it's a good alternative if your tinder source is wet or you're lacking, you can't find any type of fat wood, you can't find any type of inner bark fibers anywhere. This is always something you can default to, and it works just as well. Any luck?
Surprisingly, no.
No? No fish? Well, you're in luck here because I got something for you.
Alright, sweet.
See that wood pile right there?
Alright.
Look at the size of this ring. That wood's way too big.
Yeah.
So if you can, break it down at least half the size and then just stack it right there.
Alright.
And then once this thing burns down, we start tossing wood on here. While you're doing that, I'll get a tinder bundle made. Then we'll get this fire going.
Sounds
Heavenly by design. Outstanding as usual. So no fish, but again, I'll take this as a major score, major win.
Yeah. I don't know how you make these so good.
Years of practice. So how was school today?
It was pretty good.
Decent?
Yeah. Boring, but
Yeah, well, tends to happen.
yeah.
This is outstanding. Catch you all in a minute. Man, I'm wiped out. Let's go ahead and get this talk over with. A couple things really quick. 2 comments I want to address because the response I got couldn't be farthest from the truth, and I wanted to clarify what's actually going on. The first comment was, well, if you're self-promoting, I'm out of here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at that really quick. Self-promoting. Well, I've been on YouTube for over 12 years, and I have done something that's called fighting for views, okay? And that's where no matter what you do, no matter what your content is, no matter what your thumbnail looks like, no matter what the title is, it's not going to get picked up, circulated, or promoted by YouTube. Now, I chose around, I want to say 14 months ago, 15 months ago, to make YouTube a full-time business, which is what it is. I do this full-time. And I teach at other locations and I do other stuff here and there, but primarily my main source of income is YouTube. And I wanted to be a YouTuber. And I looked at other YouTube channels and saw what they were not doing and decided I'm going to make my channel unique, wrap things into a 35-40 minute package, and boom, here you go. Skills, entertainment, overnighters, cooking, gear, things like that. A little bit of adventure here and there. Bring my son into it, show his learning process, going through all those motions. And from what I can tell, no one else is doing that. But here's the key. YouTube's only going to promote what I call top tubers in every category, whether that be entertainment, makeup tutorials, auto repair, pick a category. There's 1 or 2 individuals that they pick up. Some are signing contracts with them, and they will promote them. They can have the worst video we ever seen, an unboxing in their garage in the dark, and it's going to get 100,000 views in the first day, or some of them in the first hour. And that's how it is. So for me to be told that I'm self-promoting, here's my answer. Yes, I am. I'm self-promoting because no one else is going to promote me, especially not YouTube. So in order for me to be here every single week and pay my bills and do these overnighters, it's 24 hours just to be outside for a day and film as the sun goes down and do all the things I do. Then you're looking at 6 to 8 hours of editing, and then 2 to 4 hours of uploading. Then stick around, post it everywhere, answer people's questions, you know, give that little heart, you know, like button, whatever. It's 40 hours of my day, of my week. So imagine if you were working a 40-hour week job, and your boss is like, yeah, we're only gonna pay you for 15 hours. You'd be gone. So that's kind of like how YouTube is. They don't care what it is. If they're not going to promote you or circulate you, they don't care. And the views go like this. And it's really disheartening and frustrating to hear people say, well, you're self-promoting, I'm out of here. I apologize, I'm self-promoting. My comment is contact YouTube, tell them to promote educational entertainment, and then I'll be good to go. That's pretty much, you know, all I can say about that. The other comment is the commercials. Now, what I've done for you guys is I scaled the commercials back. I put in 2 commercials for a 35 to 40 minute video. And it's usually at the first 3 minutes and the last 3 minutes. Now, I was told that there was 9 commercials in my last video. I actually went back, logged out, went on there and watched the video. And you were right. There was 9 commercials in there. That's YouTube doing that. They're sucking the money out of it and then dumping my channel. So I apologize for that.
I'm going to only put 2 in there, so you see one at the first 3 minutes, the last 3 minutes, that's me. The rest of them, there's nothing I can do about it. When you sign up for a partnership with YouTube, they have the right to do what they want. So they're going to flood the market, take the money, and then kick you to the curb. I apologize for that. Again, 1 to 2 commercials is me, and anything else, YouTube. Alright, so next topic, I'll wrap 3 things into one. Merchandise, logos, and online classroom. We're kicking butt on all of them. I ran into a couple delays with some stuff I'm doing right now, but we're in it. We're about halfway through. Next couple weeks or so, I'll make an announcement, and we should be good to go. In the meantime, I'm going to use Teespring. I know, wah, wah, wah. Teespring, get a rope. I get it. But in order to get merchandise to you right now, it's going to have to be Teespring. And they have cups and mugs and things like that. We'll see how well that does. If it's received well and people like the logo and that sort of thing, then I'll move into something else. Maybe even start doing it in my garage myself and getting it out to you. Or having somebody laser some logos on something. That'd be kind of cool. That way I'm directly hands-on with the product, with the customer, with my subscribers. But look for that in the next couple weeks, and I'll make an announcement. Next order of business. Hashtag trigger warning. My website, corporalaf.com. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. Once you go there, you'll see all my videos. In case you missed one, you can scroll through and check it out again. Also on that website, you're going to see my Amazon influencer page, my Self-Reliance Outfitters influencer page. You can click on both of those and see the gear that I recommend. The most important feature of this website, though, is my email list. Now, I'm using MailChimp. You can get on there, give me your email address. What happens is YouTube no longer notifies you through emails. They only do push notifications on your cell phone. So what I suggest is download that free YouTube app, sign in. Then you get a push notification when my new video drops. Along with that, if you're on my email list, I send out emails. Now, the problem that people are telling me about is, well, I'm on your email list. I've been on there for 3 weeks. I haven't gotten one notification. Check your spam box. For some reason, MailChimp wants to shoot it to your spam box. I have no idea. I'm not computer savvy. I don't know if that problem's on my end. If it is, let me know and I'll fix it. If it's on your end, please check your spam box. Send it to go to your actual inbox and you should be good to go. In the future, you're going to have a link on there for my merchandise as well as my online classroom. So please check it out, corporalaf.com. And last but not least, my usual thank you. Thank you to all my new subs. You're in for a hell of a ride. Stick with me. My old subs, thanks again for sticking around. It's been a hell of a ride. And we're keep on keeping on. Now, speaking of keeping on, that's ultimately what I need your help with. My channel is on the threshold of becoming a dead channel. A dead channel is where you have 800,000 subscribers and your videos get 20,000 views. Find your favorite YouTuber and you'll see what I'm talking about. You're like, mathematically, how does this person have 500,000 subs and he gets 12,000 views? It's not because people are tired of it, it's because they're not being circulated or recommended. And the key indicator is at the end of your video or his or her videos, if the next video does not pop up being their video or that person's video, it's somebody else's, that means they're not being recommended or circulated. And that's what's happening to my channel ultimately. They want to recommend somebody else's video. And then the 10th one down, you'll see one of mine. When in reality, it should be your next video popping up. So I ask you, please help me keep my channel alive, keep my channel out there, make YouTube see me, make YouTube hear me. Watch my videos, watch them all the way through, share my videos with everyone, everywhere. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. It won't stop squealing. Close your mouth.
There we go.
Good job. Once again, good job. That was a tough piece of wood, and you haven't done a bow drill in probably about 2 months. So it's not like riding a bicycle. If you don't do it, you lose it.
Yeah,
but it's a matter of practice, 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 and we're going to get you there. Ultimately, good job.
Thanks.
Walking back to camp here got me thinking. Me and medium-sized dude got to get up early. We're talking early AF, around 5:30ish. And well, depend on that old snooze button. Tends to happen. But we're going to assist in a beginner's or introductory metal detecting class at the Pathfinder School. Yes, metal detecting. So it's something new that we're getting involved in. And everything in the outdoors in some shape or form or fashion relates to survival. And it's always good to get involved in new things and basically teach an old dog new tricks. So look for classes like this in the future. All you gotta do is go to Self-Reliance Outfitters or my Self-Reliance Outfitters influencer page and go to search and type classes. Zero Dark 30, as promised. Death Wish coffee. Outstanding AF. Alright, so I walked away from camp. Little dude's back there sleeping. I'm going to give him another half hour or so. But I got to cut this short and get on the road. Let's talk about the shelter real quick, or the shelters. I'm on this natural shelter kick. Yes, I used a tarp. However, I conserved all my cordage, even my tent stakes. So once again, lesson learned here is if you can use something or produce something off the landscape and conserve your resources, take it as a win, and honestly that should be your first choice every single time. We used natural bark for cordage for our square knots where we lashed all of our poles together, and our loops for our tent stakes, as well as tying down our tarp to the ridge pole. So a little bit extra work, but it can be done. And let's go ahead and talk about little dude real quick, or medium-sized dude. Again, I love him more than my own life. He's back here. We had to do tandem bow drill, but again, practice makes you better. He hasn't done it in probably a month and a half, at least a month and a half. And that might be my bust as a father, but the transition from moving from the west coast, left coast up here, and then him starting school and everything, but we'll get him back on it and get him back out here as much as possible. But I'm very proud of him. I love him more than my own life, and I look forward to his future adventures. God, it's early. It sucks. It really sucks. Man. Alright, so as usual, all the gear in my videos can be found in two places. One, my Amazon influencer page, and two, my Self-Reliance Outfitters influencer page. Both links are found inside my description box, or simply go to corporalaf.com. Now, please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. Then take it a step further. Go to your cell phone, download that free YouTube app, and sign in. This will give you push notifications when my new video drops. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm going to catch you next time.